RAVENCOIN Community Day in Braveland. Today is October 7th, 2022. We got a lot of people showing up here. And before we get started, I'm probably going to bore everybody out at the beginning because what I'm going to do before we go talk about RAVENCOIN Convention, I'm going to do what traditionally is supposed to be going on right now for RAVENCOIN Community Day, which is giving everybody, all the Ravenites, a fresh update of what RAVENCOIN devs have been doing. So I'm going to run over to my office, which is, which side is my office here? Give me a second. Where are we at? I think it's somewhere over here. No, where's it at? Where's the soccer field at? Oh, there it is. Got it. All right, we're gonna use this screen here. Oh, did nobody come by? Cool. Okay, that's fine. All right, cool. Let's go to. I wonder if we can jump into. No, we probably can't. That's okay. I got a better idea. I'm gonna switch over to. Open up Braveland in Windows. With the Windows, let's see here. Okay. Okay, so for visuals, let's head on over to development. All right, let's switch the screen here. My apologies, is on the spot, changing things around, and bing, bang, boom. There it is. Okay, cool. All right, so before everyone starts showing up here in Braveland, what I'm going to talk about first, let me zoom in out on this. Okay, what I'm going to talk about first is RAVENCOIN development meeting. All right, so this is from today. We read all last week, which is awesome, so we don't have that much to read today, okay? Let's see. Today, there it goes. Kinkajou says, channel open. Tron responds, hi everyone, or just Kinkajou, and he got a bunch of emojis on that. Right, Tron responds, state of the RAVENCOIN ecosystem. Here is a link that he posted, which is status.ravencoin.foundation, and with the screenshot of what that is. Here, check that out. Okay? All right, now moving on. Kinkajou responds, I've resumed working on the context sheet again, albeit slowly, hoping to have most of the pools and at least half of the exchanges done by next week. LSJIO7 responds, anyone still around, question mark? Kinkajou responds to LSJIO7, yes. Well, I was going to close the channel shortly. Is there something you wanted to discuss, question mark? LSJIO7 responds, good to close. I was just checking, lost track of the time today. Kinkajou responds, all right, closing it up now until next week. Boom. That is it. That is all that happened with RAVENCOIN development this week. So, and I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that everybody that was there was an event earlier, a Twitter live space that what the guest speaker was Tron, and pretty much gave a fresh update with what's going on with RAVENCOIN. The host of that was Garda. I think it was Garda. It was amazing. The space is still up. I don't know if anybody is going to extract that audio and post it up on YouTube, but I was there and that was an awesome session. So if you ever get a chance, I'm not sure. Maybe you have to go to Garda's page, or is there a link that we can share? Yeah, if somebody has a link, can you guys post it in the public? Actually, public. I'm in soccer field. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that event was pretty cool. Anyways, that's it. That's the updates on that. And the reason why we're doing things today in RAVENCOIN, in Braveland, is because Braveland is something that's been donated to the community. You know, and this is actually costing our anonymous, if the folks don't know, anonymous donor. It's costing a lot of money to keep this server up. So the idea is to utilize this as much as possible and really just encourage people from the RAVENCOIN community to come to this metaverse that's dedicated to them, right? That's the whole idea. So I like this office. I've used this office before. I've done a few interviews in here. I've even interviewed, actually, okay, so I guess I have to say who it is, who the anonymous person is. It's Blockchain Tiger. If you guys look for him, he's awesome. He's a great guy. He's an amazing RAVENCOIN leader in the South Korean community. Big guy, like awesome guy. He's big in South Korea. So I was actually in RAVENCOIN when he was just wandering around, and I stopped him and go, "Hey, Blockchain Tiger, is that really you?" He goes, "Yes, it is." I was like, "Hey, before you walk away, can I please just have a moment with you?" Like literally on the spot. I know very minimal of him, right? But on the spot, he's like, "Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and have a seat." And I literally right on the beach. We sat down. He gave me the time of day, and we did a whole podcast on him. So if you guys are interested, you guys can go back. That was sometime last year, or it might have been 2 years by now. And I had a chance to talk with him, and his life story is amazing. This man is so humble, man. He is so humble for what he does. You know, it's crazy. Go check it out. All right, now who do we have here in Braveland? Let's switch things over back to Braveland. Here we go, Twitch. Stand by, Twitch, while I switch over the screen out of Discord and over to Braveland. Here we go. Ding, bing, bing. Check it out. All right, cool. We got the Humble Miner. We got Brick. Let's see. Give me a second here while I move this monitor right over here. There we go. Here we go. Nonprofits in the house. Crypto Life Crisis. Awesome. So it looks like these are all the folks that are going to be volunteering here today. So the idea is, if you guys want to get a little closer here, get inside my office here. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Time for the meetup over in John's office. Hey, I didn't know you can do that. I didn't know you guys can actually do that. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, wow. First time chat. Let's see. Can we do a debate on RAVENCOIN on Twitch? Ye Gaming 32. What's your debate about? What are you trying to debate on, man? If you want to debate, I'm sure a lot of people over at the Nest will be happy to debate you. But right now, I'm focused on the RAVENCOIN Community Day and what the community is doing. So we got a big event coming up pretty soon, and that's why there's a lot of folks here joining us. So if you want, I'm sure you'll find a ton of people over in the Nest to debate with you in regards to RAVENCOIN. All right, let's see. Vortex, I can't see that. What was that? Moonman Ray? Can I join the Discord? Yeah, join the Discord, man. It's there. Hang out, man. Okay, Discord. There it is. Boom. Bro, respond on Discord. I'm busy right now, Ye Gaming. I can't do that. I'll do that after the stream. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Who we have? Okay, so in Braveland, we got the Humble Miner, Crypto Life Crisis, direct from Philly, Brick Luis, and who's that out there? Nonprofit. All right, cool. All right, guys. So here's a late night thought that I had. Right. So that's the reason why you guys are here. I'm talking about this whole and feel free to speak. All right. I'm not muting you guys or anything. RAVENCOIN convention, right? 2022. The reason I came up with this idea was late at night, and I said we need to bring the community back like we did back in T-30 around this time last year, right? You guys remember that T-30? It was during the halvening, the RAVENCOIN halvening. Well, this is what I would consider my version of T-30 2.0 or 2.2, version 2.2, right? And the reason I say that because T-30 to the RAVENCOIN birthday. And RAVENCOIN's birthday is on October 31st, which is at the end of the month on Halloween, right? So why not have a big shebang for the event? And while we're building up, there's going to be a lot of activity going on from now until then. One of the biggest things that I want to do is have the RAVENCOIN convention, right? That's what I bought. And pretty much having you guys here to talk about that. And my idea, my vision was to have it like the Oscars, right? Have ballots go out, and I already had some polls go out on Twitter. A lot of people, I got hundreds and hundreds of votes on those things. It's amazing. I got to thank everybody first of all for doing that. It was great. Those results have come back, and tomorrow I'll be sorting things out. Right now it's a disaster, but at least the community did their part. They voted, and I'll be pushing some more polls out to get some more votes in. Man, I want to make this a big event. Now, the idea is to okay. Let's see. How do I paint this? Can I get Notepad up on the screen? Do you guys know if I have Notepad on here?
I'm trying to remember how to do it. If you go to click on Blockchain John. bottom note, and there's a sticky note at the bottom. Same command box as like your cheer and confused and stuff.
Okay, let's see here.
See it?
Cheer, raise hand, avatar. No, I don't have.
Should be the very last one.
Enable background mode.
No, you don't. You might not have it.
Okay, I don't
Oh,
have
there's
it.
a sticky note. I
Thank
think
you.
Crypto does.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Okay. So the idea is to obviously have it hosted in Braveland, right? Because like I just said earlier, the idea is to have. Can I exit out of that? There. Oh man, to have it in Braveland, right? The idea is to have more people utilize Braveland as much as possible, right? Is there any debates and questions on that? Do you guys agree? Should we just do it in Twitter Spaces? Should we do it just via YouTube or do it in Discord? What's your guys' feedback on that?
So from the one I hosted in January, I think one way to step it up is I think the main event we do it in Braveland. I think we need to try and shoot for like getting the most bang for our time and effort. So if we can, I think it definitely helped with people that don't download Braveland. We do it if we can do the speaking parts also hosted at like simultaneously in spaces. I think that would be really great. And then we also do the live event via YouTube, via Twitch, like kind of all the media platforms.
Yeah.
But I think the main event I think is great to have it in Braveland.
All right, humble miner. Thank you for that. Anyone else? Okay. Now,
John, how are you, John? How are you, John? Well, I'll
good.
keep my voice brief, given that it's coming back now.
Yeah, same
But
here. I don't know if you can tell my voice is out too.
yeah, but you just been partying too much at the convention, mate. That's what you've been doing.
No, no, no. It was a nice time though.
Good, mate. Yeah, no, I was just going to say that. Yeah, Bravely, I think we'll agree that obviously over the last few months we've been trying to get more activities at Braveland, and this is a perfect way to do it. And just like you've been doing, John, in terms of through C3 Media, in terms of telecasting live on Twitch, which allows for people, say, especially some of the developing countries like Africa and South America, typically they want to have access to a PC or a laptop, which they can actually still engage via the Twitch and other socials. Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think we need to keep the momentum with Braveland. I think we've got some great momentum given obviously the monthly things we've been doing on with the gems and so forth. I totally agree. I think this is a great platform, and I think the more awareness we bring to it, the more activity is going to be healthier. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Break. So the idea, I don't want this to be just a solo event. The Braveland convention. I don't want it just to be one thing for this month. The idea is it's the second version, the second evolution of T minus 30 for the Ravencoin's birthday. What we're trying to extract the maximum value of eyes and people interacting with Ravencoin, right? Because traditionally during the holidays, activity dies down significantly. So I want to try to get as much as we can out of it now and promote it as the end of T minus 30 is happy birthday, Ravencoin, Yeah, that's the idea. So my thing is what I'm doing for the community is try to provide this awesome event here in Braveland, which is the Ravencoin convention. But then I was thinking about switching the name. I don't know if you guys got the memo update, but yeah, I was trying to change the name because I was like, is Ravencoin convention even like the best way to say it? So it was. Hear me out. What do you guys think? Ravencoin Convention 2022, or the Ravencoin Summit Awards, or the Ravencoin Global Awards. What sounds more like
I,
shing?
I think it depends on what the focus is.
Okay, so exactly. So the focus is on the community, right? Did you participate in the polls that I pushed out was it 2 days ago?
I did.
Okay, so the idea is those it's gonna be like the Oscars, right? There's gonna be a host on stage and be like, "Hello, Ravenites, welcome to Ravencoin yada 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 event," right? Okay, so before we get started, I just want to talk about the rules, and these are the rules. This is how we came to put this together, and the entire community had an opportunity to vote on who the best of the best is for the year 2022. And all right, so with that said, let's go ahead and get started with the DJ. Our host DJ will play a little bit of music. Blah blah boom bop boom bop boom. All right, DJ, thank you for your time. Let's go ahead and get our sponsors in. We got our sponsors number 1, number 2, number 3, whatever we want to plug in there for sponsors. All right, thank you, sponsor, for hosting this particular segment. All right, so this particular segment, the best award goes to for the best exchange. The best exchange award goes to da 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 da, something like that.
That's the way to do it, because if we start to look at things that are across the crypto universe, then that will encourage people to come see if their exchange is going to win the award. You can even open it up, like, who's going to win? Binance US, is it going to be something else? Which wallet? The more things that are above and beyond Ravencoin, we can get all of their communities to vote on whether or not they should win the Raven Award. And then maybe people that aren't having Raven on their exchange, such as Coinbase, might reconsider.
Okay, direct from Philly, did you get a chance to answer those polls?
I'm on your page right now looking for it. I didn't see them. I'm scrolling
so
now to vote.
No, the polls are already closed. The polls are closed. I pushed out a good handful of different polls out there that in return there was a few hundred people did respond to those and provided their vote. But now those polls are closed. But I will be pushing a secondary batch out there because there's still more awards that I want to push out. I want this to be longer than 1 hour, right? It's going to be it's like the best of the best this year is, and I don't want to just cut it short to 30 minutes. Here's your award. And the idea is anybody that wins one of these awards for that particular section of that year, the best NFT goes to, the best artist goes to, the best exchange goes to, the best wallet goes to. They're going to receive a customized NFT of their winning, being the best.
Absolutely. We're setting a precedent, and so this is the first one for 22, and then everybody hopefully will get on board more for 23.
Yeah. So this is just a trial run. I've never done this before. I'm just kind of mimicking what I'm seeing out there. So let's start again. So there's going to be the introduction. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Braveland for the RAVENCOIN Convention, or the RAVENCOIN Summit Awards, or the RAVENCOIN Global Awards, whatever you want to. I'm kind of thinking RAVENCOIN Global Awards.
I like that too. Yep, I like that.
Okay,
and that's the focus of it, yeah. Because I think if we were going to name it RAVENCOIN Convention, we'd have to kind of broaden the focus. When you're talking
when I think convention, it's actually more of everybody, like over there where we have all the
it's like the gallery.
Gallery. That's more of a convention. Like, hey, let's go check out and support our local artists, and let's go check the stuff out. What people are doing in the ecosystem of RAVENCOIN. Go check them out. No, this is more like we're highlighting the best of the best this year. Come on stage, and then after they receive their award, the winner is going to come up on stage and give their thank you to the community for voting for them, because I'm not picking them. It's the community that's picking them, and that's what's the big impact. I don't know who's going to win. I'm just putting the list together and pushing it out there, and whoever decides, it's the community. So if they win it, it's because the community believes in what they're doing. They support them, right? So that's why I want to make this a big annual thing, and I want them to have their 5 minutes of fame up on stage to give their little spiel about how much work they put into this and how much love and support they received.
So we could also play on how they do it in Hollywood, where there's swag bags, and so maybe people like myself, I would drop some NFTs from different projects I'm working on into, whoever shows up in Braveland, and if we have them post their asset-aware wallet somewhere, such as what I have on @YRavencoin, we could create like these swag bags. So show up and get stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you. So there's got to be breaks in between the different segments, right? I don't want to just go one after another. That's why there's going to be a DJ there playing some music to break the events apart, right? And then in between there, so it's going to be award number 1, okay? That whole spiel goes through. Okay, DJ, go ahead and spin us up some music. Boom. All right. All right. Thank you for your time. All right. Let's get started with the second segment. But before we do, let's plug in our sponsor for this RAVENCOIN NFT airdrop. If you want to receive some airdrops, go ahead right now and in the next 5 minutes, post your RAVENCOIN address. And this particular segment is sponsored by so-and-so. And thank you for being our sponsor. So we get to thank that person for sponsoring. On the top of that, the community gets some airdrops.
There you go. And if we do it so they have to put their address within the Twitter feed, then that'll just build more momentum.
Yep. We can do that too. Yeah. That's an idea. So I'm going to be streaming this on Twitch. I do not want to host this. I'm looking for the host who's going to host this because I have so much stuff on the back end that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be live streaming this on Twitch. I'm going to be talking to a lot of people on the back end, messaging, making sure that things are organized the way it should be. And if there's any questions, I can kind of lead them with questions or give them what they need. So I was looking. I apologize right now because I forget the lady's name. The guy, the lady that you guys have been talking about all year long, that she is the president of RAVENCOin. You guys know who I'm talking about?
Token Girl 305.
I guess so. I have to look her up.
Jessica.
Jessica?
Yeah, Jess. Yeah, she'd be good. Yeah, she'd be good too.
She has a lot of really positive energy. It would be great to have her on stage. All she has to do is just follow the guide that I give her. Like literally, I'm giving her all the answers, and she just has to follow it one at a time. And if she has questions, then I'm right there to support her.
That's a great idea, John. I mean, I've got a pretty good relationship with Jessica. So I no doubt that she'd be keen because I think she'd also bring her communities along with SDA markets and obviously the other stuff that they're involved with other chains and so forth. So yeah, no, that's a great idea.
Okay, cool. Thanks. If you can reach out,
John, just in addition to that, in terms of you were talking about DJs, I mean, SOS he'd be no doubt be open up for in terms of doing some lives. You're saying so breaking it up.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't reached out. I've been trying to.
Actually, it's funny. He's actually in the campus. He's coming up on the campus here.
Okay.
Yeah, he's here.
Have him come through.
I bet you. What is it? Jared or J-Rod. He does a lot of songs too. I'm sure he would be up for it.
Yeah, that just adds to the excitement. Yeah, no, I totally agree.
Because when I did my live event, it was SOS did some songs, and then J-Rod with Raven Beats. I think it was Raven Beats. They did some songs as well. And it was really good, and it blended really well.
Okay, yeah, I like SOS stuff. It's great.
Hey John, just in terms of the name, if I was going to ask a question. If all we're focusing on is just the awards, then it makes sense just to be, I think a convention. When we say convention, people expect speakers to come up and speak about whatever topics and so forth. But if we're just focusing around awards, then I totally agree with the name. Just be the awards in the name. But I think also in terms of if we sort of look at the vision and going forward, no doubt we all like at some point in time to also be in a position that RAVENCOin grows as to where we want it to grow, that we can have these actually physical. So I think in terms of looking out. Yeah.
Well, that's the idea. That's the idea is that I want this to be like the genesis of the awards, the annual awards. And I absolutely want to do this every single year. Around RAVENCOin's birthday, which is October 31st. So the event, and it makes sense because it's the fourth quarter of the year. If anybody in the community that has been the best of the best, they've had all this time since the beginning of the year, even starting December, to really prove themselves as a really awesome person in this community. And then obviously the community votes for them, right? That's awesome. And when it comes around, we're getting ready to wrap it up during the holidays. Because keep in mind, I'm gonna reiterate this, is that doing it later on in the year during the holidays, people are busy with their families, they're traveling, they're disconnecting, so they won't be booting back up until late mid January. So I want to capture right now while we have a lot of activity going on, capture as much of that attention span as we can. The bats, right? Let's donate some bats, okay? All right.
Here's the man. Here he is. SOS.
SOS. Hello, SOS. Welcome.
What's up?
What's
Direct from Philly. I'm tapping you on the shoulder. Hello.
I know. If you want, you can have a seat here. SOS.
What's up, SOS?
Just because it looks kind of creepy that you're just standing behind him.
SOS.
I know, right? That's very creepy. No, hey, I got word that there was a event or something going on in Braveland, so I just popped in. So, hello. Sorry to crash the party.
Great. Awesome.
It seems like I'm welcome, right?
Yeah, actually, we were just mentioning you because we're looking for somebody that knows how to play music very well. Somebody that's actually knows how to use Braveland. Somebody that knows how to DJ. Maybe somebody that likes to wear black hats in the metaverse. Somebody that has a beard. Dang it, you guys are what the heck? You guys are like twins. Somebody that has glasses. Somebody that has a.
He plays great live music, with the
So
instruments.
I actually have a date with my main man, Jarrod, tomorrow morning. So my time 10 a.m., but his time 6 p.m. We're actually planning on getting together because the date that he told me was October 29th, I believe it was, and I
Yes.
can't make it.
Okay.
But what I
That
told
makes
him
sense why
was,
you
I was
haven't
like,
really.
hey,
Okay.
I was like, hey, I could show you everything that I know about open broadcast and about the YouTube live stream. Like the way I know you've been to a couple of my things, John, and
Yeah.
obviously Brick's there. I'm always there playing his stuff. So I'm gonna show Jared everything that I know, and hopefully he can organize it. He said he's got a bunch of contacts with DJs and stuff. So I think you should be good with or without me.
Yeah. That's who it was. I forgot who it was. Like, there's so many stuff going on right now, but I forgot who did I add here in the group. It was it Ionex? Who's the DJ you were talking about, or the music?
Jared.
Jared. Jared.
Jared also he used to be Qmine Arts, right? He runs Raven Beats.
Uh-huh. Oh, Raven Beats. Let's see. I'm
Yeah.
looking back on my messages here. I don't see
Yeah,
a
he was the
message.
one that helped out with the January last January event.
Okay. I need to add him to the Twitter group, or have him just DM me. DM C3 Media, not Blockchain John. C3 Media. That's where I'm keeping the group together, so I know what's going on. Who's volunteering? So okay. So now that we got that SOS, do you want me to reiterate what we're doing? Now that I sort of have a clear idea and I bounce ideas off everybody, you want me to do it for you?
Yeah, sure. If
Okay.
you don't mind. Sorry, yeah.
Sure,
My
no
bad,
problem. So
but-
just to refresh, so the idea is to have RavenCoin. Are we changing the name? Yeah, we are, right? RavenCoin Global Awards.
I think it's
Yep.
appropriate.
That's it.
RavenCoin Global Awards 2022. So the idea is to have it in Braveland because I want to support Braveland. This is donated by Blockchain Tiger, and it is costing money. It is a monthly fee to keep this up, and I want to maximize use out of it and encourage people to come here as often as possible. In fact, having RavenCoin Community Day like we are doing right now is live streamed. By the way, anybody that's watching can definitely join us in Braveland. It's free. Just download it and you're good to join. I'm encouraging people to use Braveland every Friday for RavenCoin Community Day. So this is where I'll be hosting it. I will have Twitter up just to reroute people to come join us. Like, who's that? RavenCoin Assets? RavenCoin Assets. If you want to watch, you can watch the stream on Twitch if you want. So just so you can see where everyone's at. Okay, now SOS. The idea is to have RavenCoin Global Awards in Braveland. Starting off with the host, Jessica. Correct me if I'm wrong, Luis. Jessica?
Correct.
The idea is to have Jessica be our host. The reason I don't want to host, because I host a lot of stuff. I don't mind doing it. If it comes down to it, I'll do it. But I want to be on the back end to make sure that everything's flowing properly the way it should. I want to make sure I record for Twitch, and it's gonna be uploaded to YouTube and ported over to Odyssey. That's what I want to do on the back end and answer any questions that need to be answered via DMs. But yeah, so the idea is to have it hosted in one of these big rooms. Starts off with the host making a joke, and then literally there's 1,000 bird jokes out there, right? Like, let me see if I posted one. I'm not, whatever. Bird joke number 1, yeah, okay. And then that's kind of the icebreaker. The icebreaker, she's going to do the icebreaker. She has a really good positive energy. It's great. All right, cool. Before we get started with the RavenCoin Global Awards, I want to thank our first sponsor of the evening, which is sponsor Yada Yada Yada. If you guys are interested in more, you guys go check out sponsor Yada 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 Yada. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started with this segment. The nominees for this segment are nominee number 1, Yada Yada. Nomination number 2, Yada Yada. Nomination number 3, Yada Yada. Nomination number 4, Yada Yada. All right, Ravenites, are you guys ready to hear who is the winner for the RavenCoin Global Awards 2022 for the best exchange? Drum roll, please. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. Winner is da-da-da. How's that sound? Cool. All right. So then
It's like an award show.
it is. That's exactly what it is. The RAVENCOIN Global Awards. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We just have to follow a format that the world is used to, and then build momentum.
Yeah. It's
What's the voting board or the voting process?
What the heck was that, SOS? That sounded like some grown man screamed behind you.
Hey, Danny, come say hi. My son.
What was that?
He go and see, guys. He go and see. Anyway, no,
Okay.
I'm sorry. What's the voting process? I'm curious.
So the voting,
Maybe
I've already done the voting. I've already pushed out over a handful of polls out there on Twitter. If you go to C3 Media on Twitter, if you follow C3 Media, and that's where I kept telling everybody for weeks in
Yes,
advance,
I've seen it
follow
there,
it.
yep.
The polls are out there. If you voted, you voted. If you didn't, you didn't. The votes have already come. They've already gone. At least for the first batch. Tomorrow, I will be distributing the second batch of polls, and that will last for the weekend. And that would pretty much wrap it up. Then I'm going to compile everything and bounce some ideas off of you guys next. Okay. So, anyways, so after the announcement of who the winner is, the winner will come on stage and give their thank you speech. Thank you, community, for voting for me for being the best NFT exchange. I appreciate you guys. I put a lot of heart and work for this. Thank you, baby Jesus. You are awesome. And thank you, Johnny Bravo. You're awesome too. And that's pretty much it. They take their award, and then their award will be a NFT minted on the RAVENCOIN blockchain. It's only nice that we do that, right? We have to do that. It has to be minted NFT. Any questions? Okay, so so that ends the first segment. Then we have the DJ come in and start up music to break the segments in two pieces, right? Break them apart. And then while music's playing, and our host comes back on stage and just cracks up another joke just to break the ice again, resets. And all right, so we got the second segment coming along. And the winner and the nominees for this particular section is yada 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 yada. All right, you guys ready for this? The winner is the winner for the best NFT artist is and they come on stage and they have their little spiel, and that's pretty much it. It's going to last over an hour for sure because there's a lot of votes going out, and it's going to take a lot of time for everybody to shift around, move around, come up on stage, off stage, and stuff. Have music play. It's going to last way over an hour for sure. Closer to I'm going to say 2 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say, John, probably at least an hour and a half.
Yeah, for sure. At least, yeah, absolutely. Now, what do you guys think about the idea on the back end after that when we're done? Someone else, while everyone's still in Braveland, they might just take off right away. I don't know, but in Braveland, just have a like a farmer's market of NFTs. We'll call it Raven. Yeah, I don't know, Raven Flea Market. Who did Raven Flea Market last time? RAVENCOIN Flea Market. I forgot who hosted that during the beginning of the year. You guys recall? It was hosted here in Braveland.
We could definitely utilize all the different spots of Braveland,
Yeah,
like the convention area.
The January one was we did a 24-hour live NFT exhibit, and then we ended it with an auction. Or actually, we had a talk with Tron Black, and then we did Mango, and then we ended with the concert with SOS after the the finale auctions.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about that? Should we add an NFT auction on the back end, or is that just pushed it too much? Should we just keep it at that, or have an after party?
I think there's a lot of other people trying to do other auction events, so maybe it might be overkill. Maybe just keep to the the focus and doing the awards.
Okay, that's good.
Maybe at least for this event. Maybe.
Okay, that's good feedback. Yeah, don't want to mess it up. Anything else? Let's see. I'm getting some private messages. What are these private messages? I am a RAVENCOIN asset, bro. Are you, bro?
Can somebody walk up onto the stage and slap you so we get media coverage?
we should do that. We should do that. Okay, so
You
now
have to make a good joke though.
now that I have that would be funny. Yeah, slap the bird. So the question is, you guys are here. I want to know what kind of skills you guys can provide for this event coming up. Are you guys?
If you want to spin up, I can spin up a website real quick for it. If you want to buy a domain, or I can make it a subdomain of one of the things we already have. I mean, let's talk offline, and let's get it all coordinated.
Okay, let me write that down. Where's my notepad? Anyone else?
I mentioned that I'm going to get with Jared tomorrow, who's going to be, I guess, taking care of the music. I'm guessing here because he mentioned that he's going to be at this event. And like I said, I can't make it, so I'm going to teach him everything that I know. So I think that's my contribution. I would imagine his connections to actual DJs and stuff will pretty much go a long way. And if I can show him how to do what I know how to do, and we can get him set up with permission to stream to a screen, then you should be pretty much set for music. I would think.
Okay. What's his username?
On what? On Discord or on Braveland?
Twitter.
Ooh.
Probably uses RVN.
I don't know.
Probably uses RVN Beats.
Oh yeah, RVN.
Oh,
Beats.
RVN Beats. Okay, RVN Beats.
And
Thanks,
Cumin,
man.
he's under Cumin also a lot of times, right?
Yeah, that's where I first met him, but I think he's migrated. I don't know. I apologize. I'm not really on Twitter at the moment.
Okay.
Jared's got a few accounts. He's got REM Beats. He's got Cumin. He's got also the other one, which is his personal one. Yeah, if you use RVM Beats, that's probably the more appropriate one, given the music side of things.
I'll mention what we're talking about tomorrow also when we get together. So I'll tell him to reach out directly to you, John, not C3, but Blockchain John, right?
No. The opposite. C3 for sure.
Oh,
C3.
jeez. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yeah. So I got Polytech on Twitch. He's been a long time follower. Don't know who it is. I wish I knew who it was. I don't know who it is. Somebody in RAVENCOIN though. Somebody that follows RAVENCOIN very, very closely. He says if we can do maybe like an NFT raffle. What do you guys think about that idea? Like in between, because keep in mind we are having times, a 10 to 15 minute break in between those segments. Music, breaking the ice, having a chit chat, people going to the restroom, whatever that you guys need to do in the metaverse. Have a smoke break, come back in for the second segment. For the second segment, before we spin that up, we have a raffle.
That sounds good. Do we do it where it's platform agnostic, so the raffle occurs for people that are on Twitch, people that are on Twitter, people that are in Braveland, or do in between the segments we split it up to the different audiences?
Oh, geez, I don't know how to do a raffle. Imagine if we had
maybe you could do maybe you could split it. Maybe you do one in Braveland, one in Twitch, one in Spaces. That way everybody can participate.
That would definitely be the easiest way to manage it.
Okay, let's see here. What about if we do? Let me go over here real quick. And nope, that didn't work. Why did that work? Spin the wheel. What is it? What the heck? What? Give me a second here. Spin the wheel.cc. Okay, I did have it right. Let's see. Spin the wheel.cc. There we go. You guys see the screen?
Yep, I can see it.
Okay, so literally here we can put people's name where it has food, like soup, sandwiches, steak. I can literally switch that right now, and then we just spin it. So we can do that live on stage. The question is, that's gonna take a long time. That's just 16 entries.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a long time have people getting there, especially if you have 100 people in there. You know?
So the easiest way to do it is if everybody puts their wallets into the thread here, and then you can actually export it, and then you can copy paste it into there.
Oh, nice. Good freaking idea. Like the way you think there.
Because I did it we did a couple giveaways in here. That was the easiest way I did it. The problem is you download the entire thread of all the stuff in here.
No, what we'll do, we can just literally copy. Can we just copy? We can't. Oh, we can't copy. Can we not copy on here?
There's a way. I'm trying to remember how to do it. I know there's a way to download the whole
Yeah, I didn't really want to
You know,
download the whole thing. I literally just wanted to copy it.
One way to do it is to have different people. So you have your host, your co-host, and then you have somebody that's on Twitter or the other platforms that are working together to populate this.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking that might be just too much work in doing this raffle thing. You know, this might be the breaker here. I don't know.
I know there's a way to copy this though. Oh man.
It might be a bit time consuming live, John.
Exactly. That's exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? So I right clicked and I got transcript copied. Let me see if it goes over.
Right click. Okay.
Got it. Yep, that's how it works. The problem is it'll give you a name and the text. If you right click copy.
Okay. Then,
I mean,
I'm thinking on the spot here.
Let's put this
it
on
does
the
what it
list.
does,
We'll make some must-haves and nice-to-haves,
Okay.
then figure it out
All right.
before the date.
I'll write it down.
Can I make a suggestion? If you're going to use the wheel, maybe just like do pre-recorded, names go on there, someone in the background's doing, then you can just chuck it up live, chuck it up there, so people can see it was genuine.
Well,
then try to do it live.
yeah,
Just
here's the thing. Like, I can literally just put out a tweet, like the day before or like the 3 days before the event. Like anybody that responds to this this tweet with their address will be part of the wheel on RAVENCOIN Global Awards Day.
Let's do it where they have to retweet with their name. This way we get some momentum out of it.
Okay. We'll
just a thing, like I used that from like we gave that comp, the Dolphins, and I've actually pre-recorded to put onto the Q&A next week. So ours has been pre-recorded, and I'll just basically show it. It was generally drawn, but yeah, I think it'd be probably more time saving to do pre-recorded, and then you can show it live on the day.
So you want to pre-record?
Yeah, so basically do the draw, you record it right before the event. Say as you said, you do the tweets, people put their things, and you put it on the wheel and pre-recorded it, and then on the live, then you just show the video of the draw. That's the person that wins it. So.
How do you get the video up there? Is it?
Well, it'll just be basically be a stream that like you'll be able to just put up. You can save it in YouTube, and then just bring it up on the screen on the day and just play the YouTube video of the wheel.
Okay. What do you guys think about that? I kind of want to go with, and I appreciate that, Luis. I do. I kind of want to do it live on the spot. I do want to go with the idea I was going with, like push a tweet out there saying, anybody, what were you saying, Philly? Anybody that retweets with their address to this this tweet will be added to the list, to the spin the wheel list for RAVENCOIN Global Awards.
So how much time do we have before this all has to be ready and working?
By the 29th is the day.
All right, so we could do a test run with this where we're going to build momentum.
Okay.
We do it, live, where, okay, for the next 2 hours, everybody that retweets this thing to let everybody know about the upcoming event and put it on the calendars, whatever we're going to do, we
I
can
like that.
test it to see how
Yeah.
quickly it
Okay,
works.
so how about for next week's RavenCoin Community Day? We're gonna be back in Braveland again next week, so I can do it then and be like, okay, the day before that, I was like, hey, on Thursday, next Thursday, I put a tweet out, hey, for RavenCoin Community Day, I want everybody to retweet this with their address, and you guys will be a part of the spin the wheel.
There you go.
Perfect. I'm gonna write that down. Um, any questions on that?
Hey, let me just add in my 2 cents with the screens. We actually ran into this last year. I know Ricky was trying to show people live, like he brought up a website live, and a bunch of people were gathered around a screen. And I don't think he realized that when you're interacting with a screen in here, and I don't know if they've updated this. It seems like maybe they have. It seems like it's kind of one-on-one. Like if you go to a certain website and start manipulating it, not everyone can necessarily see that. I know the way that I do this is I do the YouTube live stream. What I do is I bring up the live stream directly on the screen. That way, and I use Open Broadcast Studio, so literally whatever I want to show, whether it's a screen share or a video or a live feed, it just goes directly onto that screen, and it doesn't matter really what anyone does or clicks or anything. It's just kind of like locked in. So just something to keep in mind. I don't want you to run into that same situation where you might think everyone's seeing something and they're not. You know,
Okay.
I find that the live stream makes it locked in. Like that's what they're seeing. There's no screwing around.
Well, let me just ask, are you able to see that right now? Oh, I
I
can. Oh,
am.
actually, it just locked up on me. I don't see anything.
So I'll give you an example. Like, so I just scrolled to the bottom and
Uh-huh.
I'm reading which year country do you see? If you're a football player, do you see that, or you still see the top?
I still see the top.
Right, because what I'm suggesting is when you bring up a website, we can all see the web page, but it's at the top, and we're all able to interact with it on our own. And
Oh,
yeah, it's kind of tricky.
okay.
So if you start manipulating the website, the people sitting around and looking at it aren't necessarily seeing what you're seeing.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah.
So I think
It's
I
like,
think I probably have to go with Luis's idea then, and just have something pre-recorded, pull it up from YouTube.
yeah, or even like I said, the other option, it's a little bit more complicated, is you would do an open broadcast screen share, and you would stream that right to a YouTube live stream, and you could bring up the live stream on the screen,
But that's
and then
that's already
that
that's already
way,
too that for me that's too much streaming already on my
too
on my
much. Okay,
laptop,
yeah, yeah,
because I'm already
yeah,
right
all
now
good.
I'm already streaming on Twitch.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Okay, so
Wait, you don't have 14 computers in your house? Like, just kidding.
I wish, man. You're on a whole different other level, man. That's awesome. Your stuff just blows my mind. I don't know if anybody's watching. SOS has some awesome videos, some music. I call them music videos. Is that what you call them, or you just call them like just streams?
Yeah, well, it depends. I mean, if the live concerts are kind of a hybrid. There's pre-recorded music videos that I do, and
Yeah.
then I switch over. Like I said, I use Open Broadcast
Mm-hmm.
Studio, and I'll switch in between songs. Like I'll give myself a chance to change guitars or change shirts or whatever, and like I'll play pre-recorded in between. But it switches between like a webcam and those
Yeah.
music videos. Yeah. So
That's cool, dude. Like one time I saw you like, what was it from? You went downstairs to upstairs, and you already had you all you did. I think you just like clicked the button. You're like, hold on, everybody, hold on. Like you run in, you bust through the door. I was like, did he really just like transition like that? Like how did that even happen?
yeah.
Like what the heck?
Yeah, open broadcast. That's what it is. I switched from one camera to the other, and the other camera was. You should have seen the wires running through the house that day. It was crazy.
That was
My whole
so
house was
awesome.
wired
That's awesome, man.
up. It's like a spaceship. But
Awesome. Okay, so let me write. I gotta write this down before I forget it. Okay, so spin the wheel. Pre-record. YouTube. Okay. YouTube.
You're talking about having some breaks in between, like the raffle, as you said. What about also people sort of sharing some of the high achievers? So it might be an NFT artist in terms of just sold that piece for so much Raven, and just highlighting some of the high achievers in the community, and just like a pre-recorded video, what it's mean to them. So just again,
like honorable mentions.
Yeah, so basically putting up a video up on there, people talking, pre-recorded, telling about their short, in a very sort of 2-3 minute summary of what their high achievements been. Just, again, keeping to the theme of the Oscars or any awards, where you basically go and showcase somebody's story in a very short time frame. Just some ideas.
Yeah. I like that. I wrote that down.
As breakers, you're talking about breakers, having breakers between awards.
Yes.
In terms of using, those sort of a story or two stories.
Yeah. So I'm gonna switch over to Twitch here, and I'm gonna read out what I posted. Let's see, where's Twitch? Where's Twitch? So these are some awards that I posted, or some polls that I posted for potential awards. There's nothing guaranteed yet. So let's see here. Wow, I posted so much in the past 24 hours. Oh my god. Okay, so first, you know what I should do? Let me switch. Sorry, I have to switch Twitch to.
Hey, while you're switching over, I'm in the NFT Raven Discord, and I'm trying to get an answer. I don't know like who's cool with who anymore, to be honest, but they seem to be like a pretty popular marketplace. Are they in the running here? Are they blacklisted? Like, what's going on?
Who?
NFT Raven.
I think they were on the list.
Yeah, they're on the list. Yeah, there was around. I think you had around 7, 8.
Yeah. So here I'll read it. So the first one is the best platform for Raven. You know what? Can I sign? I think I can just jump into Twitter on Braveland, right? Technically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me just show it here. Close. Is somebody using it? I can't interact with it. Uh-oh. Did it freeze up on me? Can somebody close that out?
I'm not in it, if that's worth anything.
Is it not working?
For me, you click it and then it pops up on the bottom right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not working for me. Is it because I closed the door? Maybe I should open it. What the heck? It doesn't work no more. Okay, whatever. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to say what it is. The first one is best platform for Raven news and info. It's Raven Twitter, Raven Discord, Raven Telegram, RAVENCOIN Foundation, What's Up Raven, RVN.wiki, C3 Media, and Hype Man. Okay. The second one is, the second poll is best NFT exchange. First, the nominees are Ravenist, Just NFTs, Mallory, Asset Marketplace, NFT RVN, and RV NFT, and Raven Mint. But apparently Raven Mint is not a thing anymore. Okay, so the next section is, the next awards are Best Asset Supported Wallet, which the nominees are Zelcor, Mango Farms, Steebits, and CoinUs. Okay. The next award goes to, or the next award is the best RavenCoin wallet. Okay, the nominees are Atomic Wallet, Kobo Wallet, Exodus Wallet, Trust Wallet, and Garda Wallet, Now Wallet, Decent Wallet, and Flare Wallet. Okay, next award is best IPFS asset management tools. WX Raven, Raven Guardian, and RavenCoin IPFS are the nominees. Okay, next award is Best Mining Pool. Okay, nominees are 2 Miners, Mining Pool Hub, a Raven Miner, F2 Pool, Bitfly, Sky Pool, Raven Pool Ninja, and Raven Claws. Okay, best custodial exchange is nominees are Binance, Crypto.com, T0, NiceHash, Bittrex, HitBTC, Probit, Panthea. Right. Best STOs for RavenCoin is nominees are DigiShares and RenewalBlocks. Right. Next award is Best Non-Custodial Exchange: Challengely, Guardian, SimpleSwap, Swap Zone, Swap Space, Change Angel, Coin Switch, Change Now. Okay, and then next award is Best Tokenized Assets. Diamond Ancestry, Blockchain Realtor, Athlete Assets, and Brick BC Real Estate. Okay, next is actually continues on. Sorry, it continues on with Project 33 and WetX, Vincent and BAFE Group. Okay, now the best IPFS Explorer is nominees are Steebits Explorer, Mango Farms Asset Viewer, and Pinata. Next one is what platform has the best merchandise? Okay, nominees are Ravencoin Assets, Moonshop Merch, Redbubble. Okay, next award is which is the best stablecoin? Nominees are Purper, OpenDAO, USDO, Stably, USDS. Okay, next award is which is the best data and analytics platform? Nominees are CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, Asset Explorer, Raven.asset-explorer, RVN.cryptoscope, Lunar Crush, RVN-dashboard, Explorer.mango farm assets. And that's it. You guys still here? Did you guys fall asleep?
Oh, I'm here. No, I'm listening.
I'm
Is
here.
the voting still open? I'm sorry. I'm like I said, I'm not on Twitter.
No, though for that particular groups, they've already closed that one. But tomorrow I will be pushing another group. There's still a lot more awards to go out. So you can already tell with what I just read. If each of those awards are anywhere between 15 minutes, it's going to be well over an hour and a half for sure. And I'm still going to push out more awards there, but it doesn't guarantee that in the end we're actually going to present all those awards. We might just recycle some for the next year, not use them per se. Feedback? Hello?
Oh
Still
yeah,
thinking?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yep.
After the event, I don't know if you guys recall, last year I did the a Ravencoin torch. Do you guys recall?
Yep.
Okay, so Ravencoin torch I'm going to bring back for 2022. So anybody that's in Ravencoin, in Braveland, gets to participate in the releasing of the Raven, right? The Ravencoin torch, right on the spot. So anybody that's there gets to participate in real time, which is gonna suck because people that have third-party wallets, the Ravencoin tends to take the asset tends to take a while for it to settle in a person's wallet in comparison to QT. If people use QT, it's a lot faster. But yeah, the Ravencoin torch will be a thing afterwards, or at the beginning. It might just be at the beginning. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should it be at the beginning or at the end? And then to wrap it all up, it's going to be happy birthday, Ravencoin. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being a part of this ecosystem and making the best out of it. Ka. And we'll end it with that.
Maybe the host releases the torch right at the beginning.
So beginning.
Have the
Right.
host,
Speaking out
have
loud,
the
right? It
host
feels right.
release the torch at the beginning, right from the word go.
Like the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah. That will probably incentivize people to multitask in Braveland to keep them there longer, to be a part of this. While people are tweeting or chatting away on the text box, the host on stage will be actively presenting the awards going on and having that talk. So we can do it that way. Yeah, I think the beginning is actually more realistic because it's going to take literally probably 15 to 20 minutes if somebody's using a third-party wallet for the assets to settle in. When I did the first one, I noticed that anybody that had a QT wallet, it was instantaneous. But with third-party wallets such as Mango Farms, I think there's a minimum of 10 confirmations, 30 confirmations. I think it was actually 30 confirmations, which is a lot. That's 30 minutes. before you can actually push them out of your wallet. So if everybody's using Mango Farm's wallet, that's a tough one.
I think everybody's got a core. I think everybody's got a core wallet. I mean, is a core wallet a bit faster? A lot
Oh, it's
faster than
super
the-
fast. It's super fast. Yeah.
Maybe use a core.
In fact,
maybe
in
just
fact,
encourage everyone-
I think you just need like one transaction, and while all the other transactions are coming in, you can still technically already push your transaction out. If you once you receive it, say you receive the 999,999 RAVENCOIN torch, the moment you get it, and it's showing in your wallet, you can push it out, even though it's still not fully settled in your wallet.
I think that makes sense. Using the core wallet, encouraging everyone to do the core wallet for the torch.
Yeah. Questions? So that's the RAVENCOIN torch. That's going to be, you said at the beginning, right? You guys agree? Beginning?
Yeah, I say beginning.
Okay, beginning.
I think it creates a buzz. It creates
Please.
a buzz from the way you go.
Maybe the best way to do it, and easiest way for people to do it, instead of trying to copy it out of the like if people are posting their addresses in here, maybe start a Twitter thread for just that. Maybe just have that easily accessible somewhere. Maybe that's the easiest way.
Yeah, I like to lean towards that. Here's the question. I don't know the answer to this. How many people that access Braveland also have Twitter? How many people on YouTube also have Twitter? And how many people on Twitch also have Twitter? I mean, is Twitter like the default?
I think Twitter is the default. I think most people that go to the Braveland events are also, like, they hear about it from Twitter. I think if I was going to throw a rock out there, I'd say 95% have a Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a simple thread that you can use. I think that's the easiest, using just a Twitter post.
We just have like one common thread that's attracting attention. Everything that somebody needs to find is within that thread, and then a few of us can just monitor the thread. Maybe have some sort of shared document that we're copying and pasting things into to manage the back end. Basically make the magic happen.
Okay.
Probably just every time, say I pass it to you, Philly, I'll put in a Twitter. I've tagged you. It's on you now. It's everybody, so keeps track where it's at. That's fine.
Yeah, something to that effect. We'll figure it out.
All right. So I need lots and lots of flyers. So this weekend I'm going to be putting a flyer together. And if you guys just want to check that out, follow C3 Media for sure. I'll be posting the flyers there. I'll be making them tonight. I think I'll push them out tomorrow before I push out the new batch of polls. But yeah, in regards to the new batch of polls, I'm just gonna go through you guys because I do want more polls. Okay, doesn't mean that they're all gonna go out. But let's see what I have. Let me go to Twitter here.
I would recommend trying to leave them up for at least a couple days to try and get the most exposure. And we can drop it in a lot of places.
Okay. So the next batch is going to be best coin, right? Best rate. I don't know. Best custom coin, right? Best activist. Is that the proper term? Should I be saying that? Best activist. It was originally best community leader, but I switched it to best activist. What sounds better? The best activist award.
I think I like activist. Yeah.
The best community leader award. Activist. Okay. What then best
Maybe,
cold storage.
Good. Most charitable might be a good one.
Most charitable. Okay, I'll think about that. And then we have best cold storage, and then best woman in Raven award, and then the best artist award, and the best developer award. Is that legitimate? That sound pretty cool? Huh? Feedback? I need some feedback from you guys.
I'm trying to think of other ones.
Okay.
John, just thinking out loud here,
Yeah, go ahead.
having an award that brings in obviously quite a lot of players into it, like I know best blockchains call that bringing mainstream in to the blockchain, i.e., for example, security tokens markets, they play a major part in bringing people to the blockchain.
Wait, what? What?
It's just saying some award that sort of represents um, people playing a part, bringing mainstream to blockchain.
Bringing
As an
mainstream.
example, yeah. So, for example, obviously with SDO Markets, right, the guys there with Jessica and Herwig, and they do a huge job in bringing mainstream into blockchain. I mean, that's how I first started when I started researching. I came across them, learning about blockchain. And say, for example, there's other players in the market, but is there some award that we can, I don't know what we're going to name it, but basically summarize bringing mainstream to blockchain award. I don't know what we're going to call it.
Wouldn't that be the best activist award?
When we're talking about activists, are we talking about activists in RAVENCOIN, aren't we?
Yes.
From a RAVENCOIN
Yeah.
perspective? Yeah. I'm talking about more generic in terms of blockchain as a whole. Because again, we want to try to bring people from other chains, from the blockchain industry to come and actually to RAVENCOIN, right?
Yes. That's almost playing. I don't know. That's like gray area because yeah, I see what you're trying to say. I see it. But it's the I want to stick to it, the purity of Ravencoin for this.
Yeah, I
But
understand that. I understand that, John. But the thing is, say for example, security tokens markets, they bring huge exposure to RAVENCOIN. So
uh
although they're educating in general around STOs and blockchain and so forth,
okay.
they're providing massive exposure to RavenCoin in terms of the girls with NFTs with Jessica and Megan. They've exposed in terms of Bitcoin and the NFT marketplaces on RavenCoin. So again, how do we sort of try to bring that exposure, which is still obviously relevant to RavenCoin, much more generic?
Huh. Okay. Oops. Are you able to put a batch of people nominees together for me?
I will, I will.
Okay. Yeah. If you don't mind doing that, just DM C3 Media. Um. So here's the thing about the polls is that you can have a maximum of up to 4. So I don't know if you noticed that I did actually mention more than 4 per award, and that's because I've commented on the original post and added a secondary poll to that. So you'll see a number 1 on it and number 2 on it, just because I wanted to actually maximize. Because, like for example, exchanges, there's a lot of exchanges that have have Ravencoin. But even then, I only added 8 instead of 32 different exchanges out there. You know, like we're just gonna keep what I think what's popular. You know? But yeah, if you can, 4 of them would be great. Okay. And what else? Let me switch over to Twitter here. Best. Oh yeah, and we're gonna end it, and I can't forget to mention this. The last award goes to the best Ravencoin president of the year, and that comes with bragging rights. Like they are nominated. I was gonna say the king, but that sounds a little too much, right? Should I say the king of Ravencoin for 2022, right? So that's why I said president. Is president more or less the way we should be going, right? The president of 2022 award goes to, right? How does that sound? That's like the golden ticket right there. That's the number 1, the best of the best. And that's a random one. Anybody can have that. Anybody, you know.
Thinking about it.
Okay, but that's like you don't have to be a developer. You don't have to be a super activist. You can just be a person that just an emotional support person in the community. And if everybody loves this person, that's just providing the best, awesome experience in Ravencoin ecosystem. Whether that just be a buddy or a friend in Twitter or an awesome person to hang out with in Discord. then, you know, if the community likes that person, that's who they're going to vote for. You know, it doesn't even have to be a developer. It's just the overall, like, wow, that came out of out of left field, right?
What do you call the main raven? Is there a word for it? The main raven?
The main Raven. What do you mean?
What, I'm just trying to think, trying to sort of think in raven terms, in the ones that are more the ones that are more thing around around animals. What is the head raven? The name for a head raven?
Yeah, like when you have a flock of ravens, what's it
Yeah.
called?
Yeah, is there such thing?
I don't know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. I gotta look it up. Let's look it up real quick.
Isn't it something wacky like a murder or something like that?
Hold on. Let's see. Doing Google search.
Biology wasn't my strength, John.
Australian Raven.
A conspiracy. A flock of ravens is a conspiracy of ravens.
Yeah. That's a flock. Yeah.
What was your biology like?
Odin's
Billy?
Odin's Raven.
What's
An
that?
unkindness of ravens.
Is it?
Odin,
That
the
would be
chief of
cool.
Norse.
An Odin award.
Oh
would
no!
be
You
cool.
know what? Oh, I just thought of something. I got to go back right now on the spot. Look up RAVENCOIN white paper. There was something there at the beginning on the first page. I forgot what it is. I know what I'm looking for. I'm pulling it up right now. Here we go. In the fictional world of Westeros, ravens are used as a messengers who carry statements of truth. RAVENCOIN is a use case focused blockchain designed to carry statements of truth about who owns what assets. What do you guys think? You guys can get anything out of that as an award? That should actually be even be on the NFT. That particular quote, boom, on the NFT. You know, what do you think?
We're
Was it
definitely moving in the right direction.
What do we call it? Head raven messenger? That's all I get from that.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish this damn thing. Why doesn't it work? Let me see. What if I get up and just go outside real quick? Let's see. Does it reset?
Hey Xander, how are you?
Oh, did I just freeze? I did freeze. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
I froze. It looks like my computer's about to crash. I ran outside. Am I stuck in air?
I hear you. We can hear you, man.
I can hear you.
You guys can hear me, but you guys can't see me? I'm stuck. I'm like literally stuck. I can't move. I'll be right back. I'm going to restart it. Jeez Louise. Braveland, you can't do this to me, man. Not on the spot. Imagine if that happens on the event. That's horrible. No, Braveland, don't crash on me. All right? Can't be having this happening, man. What's wrong with you? Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, let's see. We load it back up. We're good to go. No, where's my my screen? There we go. Cool. All right, let's go back over there.
We might be streamed on Twitch right now, just FYI.
Yeah. I'm back. I'm on Twitch right now. Don't say anything.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch.
Well, IRS.
Xander's here.
I've actually only lost money with RAVENCOin, so it's technically a write-off. So go F
Oh,
yourself.
there you go. Losses.
Well, 87,000 of you. Go F yourselves. See, I'm censoring. It's all good. Twitch.
Okay, so here it is. I got it up and working now. You guys see this? So what do you guys think about this? Having this quote there. This is from the white paper. Having it on every NFT that we push out. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the question?
I'm liking that.
Oh, so
We'll drill it down. The other thing that maybe we talk offline about under what main asset and the asset names and stuff like that. I might not
Whoa,
want to
all
be
I know
broadcasting that.
Is I just said go F yourself to the IRS and my internet cut out. So yeah, it's a little weird.
yeah, that will happen. That will happen.
Well, here, let me scream this: bank run, bank run, bank run.
And he's gone. All right. Is there any questions? I'm going to actually write that down in regards to this white paper.
I'll be right back.
Most important thing, John.
Ah.
Who's designing the
Who's designing the what?
statue? The awards statue. Like the Oscar, you get an Oscar, you get a Raven.
Yeah, you get
It's gonna be
the NFT, which is like more like a certificate.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna design.
I could. I'm not the best, but if you guys have better skills than I do, I don't mind that. I do want it minted off of the C3 Media branch because it is sponsored. This is all being hosted by C3 Media. Yeah. Questions?
Like, I think we probably should engage probably one of the NFT artists within the RAVENCOIN community, come up with a design, and then give that to you.
Okay.
Cool. I mean, we've got some talented artists in the community.
Artist. Got it.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, I put you off track. We were still trying to decide on the name, aren't we?
I was just writing notes down. Okay, cool. Xander, so you already know what we're doing, right? Perfect. Great.
No.
That's awesome.
Great. Sounds good. White paper.
Yes. No, white paper, that's just extra. I already talked about everything else.
Okay. Looks good.
Perfect. Right. What else? Is there anything else we should talk about? Now, on the event, what's the time? What's the best appropriate time? We haven't talked about that. Now, I posted 12 noon. Doesn't mean we shouldn't change it if it needs to be changed or updated. But 12 noon seems to be universally, because it's on Saturday. 12 noon seems to be a good time for Saturday because on the other side of the world, it's Sunday. So it's still part of the weekend and people can participate as well.
I think 12 noon is gonna be hard for Europe, John.
Hard for Europe? Okay, then
12
what? Okay, tell me.
Think anything after. If we talk about Eastern Standard Time over there, I think anything after 7 o'clock starts getting too late for Europe. Look into the time.
7 a.m.?
7 a.m. Are you talking about Pacific time? Your time?
Yes,
Or?
yes, Pacific time. Well,
Days. So I've got it in front of me here. So for 7
Well, they're
a.m.
8 hours ahead.
I've got the calendar here in front of me,
At
the
least.
converter. So 7 a.m. Pacific time, right? Is so it's midnight Australia. In Europe, it's afternoon, 3 p.m. in London.
okay, so what about noon?
The afternoon. So it was.
Are you talking Eastern time or
Noon Pacific time. Yeah, I'm Pacific.
Yeah, if we said say So it was 2 o'clock Pacific time, right? That's probably works out to be the best because it's morning in Australia. In Europe, it's in the evening, 10 o'clock in the evening. Um, I mean, even early, probably even more ideal, John, if you sort of made it, say, for example, say it was noon, right? Say it was noon Pacific time.
Yes.
That's in Europe. It's 8 p.m. So
Yeah.
that's still reasonable.
Yeah.
In Europe.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what I chose. That's what I pushed out there. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's probably. I mean, trying to capture all time zones is always going to be difficult, but I think that time seems to be sort of a bit more friendly to everybody around the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we get South Korea in there?
South Korea is that's it's 4 a.m. in South Korea.
Hmm.
If you want to push it an hour forward.
So it'll be 9 p.m. 9 p.m. and it's
5 a.m.
It'll be
there,
5 a.m. but then 9 p.m. in
9
Europe.
p.m.
No. I'll just keep it at 12. 12 Pacific. That sounds legitimate because I haven't received really any following or any affiliation with the South Koreans. I know they're out there. I try my best to get out there and talk to them. I know a few of you have in Twitter try to engage with them, but it's super difficult to engage with them, especially since there's language barriers. But yeah, I think trying to favor one time zones for them.
Yeah, I was going to say that, John. I think I wasn't
Not
too
trying
sure
to be
what
mean
thoughts
about
were.
it, you know.
No. I've tried myself. I know Philly's tried as well, and a few of us have tried to engage with our friends in South Korea, but there's no response. I do understand language is it's a major problem. Yeah, I think we just need to sort of push on. I think 12 p.m. US Pacific time I think is ideal for everybody.
Okay. Yeah, you guys agree?
That works for me.
Okay, so we got the time down. 12 noon. What else? So the question is, we need to obviously build this up as much as possible. This is T-30 version 2.0. So what are you guys doing that I can help promote and who's typing? More cowbells. Bird bells. I mean, bird bells, bro. Yeah. So you guys doing anything? For T-30?
So is there gonna be a build up to it? Like, are you gonna is the plan to do kind of like spaces like leading up to the event to kind of spread the word?
We could do that. I was thinking about piggybacking off of events one after another. Not like obviously every hour after an hour, but like every day or every other day there's an event going on for RAVENCOIN, and then the burnout phase or the big shebang is RAVENCOIN's birthday, which is on Halloween, right? That's the end of T-30, and that's where I kind of want to wrap it up, and then I'm gonna take a couple steps back, just like I'm sure everyone else is in the community because holidays are going to be coming in. Doesn't mean I'm gonna go dark. I have a lot invested in RAVENCOIN, so I'm gonna still be doing a lot of videos on RAVENCOIN. But I know a lot of the community tends. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Have you guys noticed that during the holidays, things slow down drastically? People just turn off.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I think maybe the easiest way to manage this, because I'm sure everybody's got their own idea of what they want to do, and I know there's a lot of people that want to do that would definitely like to help out, trying to get the word out there. I think step one is maybe we get a flyer with the date, the time,
Well, yeah,
kind of the
that's why I'm
details.
talking about it right now because I wanted to use the What's
Yep.
Up Raven. I wanted to bounce these ideas off of you guys, and then we all go to What's Up Raven and then post our stuff there. But I want to write it down on my end too.
Yeah, and then maybe the next step, or we can do it simultaneously, is we get like a Excel doc that everybody has access to, and we kind of do like maybe we could do spaces within categories, maybe around the categories of awards. Maybe that's the best way. It doesn't have to be focused on like the awards themselves, but leading up to Ravencoin's birthday, maybe that's a way. And then everybody kind of goes into that document and then signs up to hold a space.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, as you guys know, I do my 2 spaces each week. It's obviously focusing around tokenized real estate. So I can mention that obviously in those at the end of the 2 shows each week.
You got to mention that I was at the blockchain expo next time.
Yeah. You were having too much fun, mate, by the looks of it.
I try to make the photos appear that way, but everyone was kind of really stiff.
You think of it, like it was about time they had some clear photos on day 2 from you. Tell you the first day was
Well, the first ones I was so disappointed, man. Just showing up to the blockchain. You're going to this convention, you're going to this expo, and it's blockchain expo, and literally 80 to 85% of the actual venue, and it's a massive venue. It's huge. 85% of that is AI, artificial intelligence, or IoT, Internet of Things, and and SaaS. Those are the 3 things that really just dominate the entire thing. And it's sad because it's called the Blockchain Expo, but blockchain is not even in the middle. Blockchain is literally, they shove them around the corner in the back. Its own little section. They have 3 rows. That's all they have. There's literally like 80 rows, 80 to 100 rows, and they get 3 rows in the back.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah, I was I was looking around in terms of the tags on it, and there wasn't much fight apart from the ones you put up.
I literally went to
given that-
so if you look at my photos on C3 Media, that's literally every single booth there. That's all there was.
You went hard, mate. You went hard. The thing is, like, the thing that's always curious is that I find is that we try and bring mainstream to blockchain activities. People don't put stuff up. Like, I know when I've done the Australian one, I put stuff up there, but but you went next level, mate. You're good. You're good.
Well, that's what I do, man. That's what I do. I do that in my personal life with friends, families, when we do events together. That's my style. Everybody loves my style, the way I capture the moments and stuff, and I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Are you guys burnt out talking about now we changed the name, all right, Xander? Make sure you retweet this. The RAVENCOIN Global Awards, okay? RVN, what's the acronym on that? RGA? RGA? Riga? That doesn't actually sound good.
I might need a beer.
Yeah.
Ribbon.
Oh, jeez.
I
I like RavenCon. RavenCon was sounding good, but Rick, I don't know. RVN. What's the acronym for global? GBL. So it'd be RVN GBL AWS. No. I guess we just have to spell the whole thing out. RAVENCOIN. Let me spell it right here. RAVENCOIN Global Awards. There it is. And the first thing that pops up is ravencoin.org. RVN Global Awards. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, we can do that. Yeah. But what's the hashtag? Like if you're tweeting that out, what are you guys gonna put? Is it gonna be just like one thing? Oops. Awards 20. Excuse me. Is it just gonna be like this? RAVENCOIN Global Awards 2022. Hashtag RVN Awards Hashtag RVN Awards 2022. So we're just taking global out of there, but it's the global awards, man.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it short, at least for a hashtag.
Yeah, I know. The global
the
throws it off.
It's hard.
Raven Awards. Yeah. All right, we're an hour and 30 minutes in. I want to go ahead and wrap up this RAVENCOIN Community Day, unless you guys have anything else.
Oh, good.
All right, so let me see. Is there something going on tomorrow? I feel like, oh no, yeah, I have another gig that I'm doing tomorrow. Not RAVENCOIN. It's actually tech. Yeah. Anyways, so with that said, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys all for hanging out. How do I wave?
John,
Thank
just
you.
DM me, and we'll talk about like a web page or something.
Yeah. Okay. I'm right. I need to double circle this right now.
Thanks, John. Thank you all. Have a great weekend, guys.
Thanks.
All right.
See you all.
Thank you. Stack Sats and Huddle.
Good night, everybody. Bye.
Maybe.
Bye.